and welcome to Conversations with Lady Pruitte. I am so happy to have with me today a good friend of mine, Miss Olivia, and she is also a partner in the ministry. And today's conversation is actually going to be in English and in Spanish because Miss Oliva's dominant language is Spanish. So she's going to be speaking in English, and whenever she kind of gets stuck, I'm going to go ahead and help her out and translate for her so that you can understand what she was saying. So at this time, Miss Olivia, I want you to introduce yourself and tell us if you're married and if you have any children.
Amen. Bless you for everybody. I'm so happy. Thank you, Vivian, for this time here with you. My name is Olivia De La Cruz de Martinez. I have my husband. We have 25 years, and we have 3 babies, 2 boys, 1 girl. My little baby has 22 years. I don't have baby yet, but I'm so happy for be here with you this afternoon.
Thank you. So we're happy to know that you are married and you have 3 children who are now adults, all of them.
Yeah.
Are beautiful. So how many years have you and your husband been in the ministry together?
In the ministry, we have, I can say that we have 24 years, but we now signed this. We was a young boy in church. We started to work in the ministry, but we have together 24 years working in the ministry.
Wonderful. So you knew each other when you were young in church, and then now you're both together. All right, and you've been married for over 25 years, and been in the ministry for over 24 years. That's wonderful.
Yes,
wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So, what is your profession? What do you do for a living? What is your profession?
And actually, I'm work with the family. I am psychology and terapeuta familiar, and I do these 2 things like profession.
Okay, so you're a family therapist. Wonderful. And you're a licensed psychologist also. That's wonderful. Yeah. All right. So then being a psychologist and a family therapist, how does that help you in the ministry?
This is, I think that since my profession, I can help more the people because normally we work with people with all kinds of problems in the family. I think that with my profession, I can help more because I have more sin forgive day,
Tengo that's wonderful. ¿Mucho qué?
Tengo más cosas para dar, más conocimientos para dar.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you have a lot more to share, more information because of the training that you had as a family therapist. That's wonderful.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so that actually helps you in the ministry, of course, because we know in the ministry, people have a lot of problems, right?
Oh my God, all the time. We work with the family, with the baby, young, the old people, with the lady. In the actuality, we have a lot of job with this.
Oh wow, wonderful! Oh my gosh, yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of work, and I know you're a pastor's wife. Your husband's a pastor, and my husband's a pastor also, and so I know that there's a lot of work in the ministry that goes in being a pastor's wife, and even in the Dominican Republic, where not only is your husband considered a pastor, but you're considered a pastor also. You're also a pastora, and there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of work to do in the ministry. Very good. So let me ask you this: in the ministry, what are some challenges, desafíos that you have found working in the ministry?
This is a good question, Vivian. Really, that it is a good question. I hope that a lot of people can listen this and I can translate for you. For me, it was so difficult to have time for the ministry and for the family at the same time. It is too difficult because sometimes we, like pastor, we love so much the ministry, but we forgot our own family, our sons, wife or husband. And I would like that some people listening that when you are working in Jesus Christ, work for Jesus, work in the ministry, but never forget your family. It's dangerous.
Oh, that's wonderful. And that's very good advice because as working in the ministry, sometimes we get so tied up working with other people dealing with other people's problems that we forget about our family at home. We forget about, our children need us at home, our husbands need us at home. And because we spend so much time in the ministry, sometimes we forget about the people that are closest to us. So that's very good advice. So if you are listening, don't forget your family.
Please don't do it. Don't do it. Sometimes we have time for everybody. If somebody in the church is sick, we can go to visit the hospital. If you have some problem, you need to be there. But where are you when your family, when your son needs you? And then the family, it is un tremendo desafío tener ese equilibrio entre la familia y el ministerio.
Yes, it is a challenge, as she says, to find a balance between the ministry and the family. And then let me ask you, then how do you find the balance in the ministry? ¿Cómo encuentra ese equilibrio?
Well, since my when I went to the university, I learned so much about it. They teach us, we learn how you need to have your family first. Your family need to be the first things in the world. Como terapeuta familiar se nos enseña que no podemos descuidar a nuestra familia ni por nuestras profesiones ni por nuestro ministerio. La familia siempre va a estar ahí. La familia es lo primordial, debe de ser lo primordial.
Okay, so family always has to be first, as she's saying. You can't forget the family, because your family will always be there and your family will always be in need. So you need to make sure that you keep your family in the forefront and as a priority, so that they won't get lost or forgotten in the ministry. All right, very good. Thank you so much. All right, so now what is you work at the Journey Center. What is some of the work you do at the Journey Center? ¿Cuáles son los trabajos que hace ahí en la fundación?
Yes. Well, we do a lot of job there.
Especially you.
Oh my God. I am there. I am the boss, the directora, I am psychology, I am the mother, I need to go to the doctor, I am the nurse. But I love this job that we do there in my country with all this girl. I love this job because each girl that we can help is one shame at the time in the life of this girl.
That is wonderful, and that makes a change. And for those of you who are not familiar, at the Journey Center, Miss Oliva does it all. She does therapy with the girls. She spends time with the girls. The girls call her mom. They call her mom. She's their mom. And, she becomes like a mother to the girls there at the Journey Center. It's wonderful for when I actually travel to go visit the Journey Center as I'm working with her. I see the girls interact with her. I see how much the girls love her. And as a matter of fact, I was talking to Sarah, the girl that I sponsored today, and I asked her, I said, hey, Miss Oliva's here with me. She said, oh, take good care of her. She's my mom. And she says, I said, do you miss her? And she says, yes and no. And I said, why? And she says, well, I miss her. She's my mom. She said, but also when she's here, we have to follow the rules. Entonces, and that was, así era Sara.
I don't know that.
Yeah, but she really is, she does a lot of meaningful work there. So, Oliva, you started with the Journey Center since the beginning of the Journey Center. What are some changes that you've seen through the years between when the program first started and the program now?
Okay, yes. This part I'm going to speak in Spanish because maybe I can translate in English.
To me in Spanish, slowly, so I can translate.
Exactly. Yes, thank you, Vivian. Yes, cuando empezamos el proyecto en República Dominicana, sí se tenía una visión de lo que queríamos. Pero al principio,
when she first started the work in the Dominican Republic, Felicia had kind of a vision of what she wanted done.
Una cosa es tenerla y otra cosa es verla realizarse. Empezamos con las niñas allí, pensábamos que solo era para atenderla, darle los primeros auxilios, trabajar el trauma, pero en lo adelante, entonces empezamos, cuando veíamos que las niñas estaban allí, bueno, ya están superando la violación, pero ¿qué vamos a hacer con ella ahora? Entonces hemos ido creciendo porque ahora ya van al colegio y más que el colegio ya tenemos una niña en la universidad, el año que viene entra otra a la universidad y hemos ido creciendo y no solo queremos que vayan a la universidad, sino que queremos verlas realizarse como personas. Entonces yo pienso que en estos
Okay,
5
pare ahí un
años
poquito
hemos
para
crecido.
darle un poco.
Yes,
Some of the things that she's saying, I know she's getting excited because this is what she loves to do, this work. So, but anyway, she says it's one thing having a vision, and it's another thing bringing a vision into fruition. And she has seen as the girls have came, as the girls had started coming to the Journey Center, their development and their growth, how they go off to school. And then even later on, some of them actually leave the program and they go on to college. So it's a joy to her to be able to see the changes and the growth in these girls and the changes that have made in their lives. Siga.
Sí, y ha sido de gran satisfacción. Es importante, Vivian, que no solo trabajamos con las niñas, sino que también trabajamos con las familias fuera del hogar.
Okay, so it's also important not just to work with the girls, but you have to work with the families also, in order to be able to have success and for the girls to be able to be successful in the program.
Yes. Estoy satisfecha con el trabajo que hemos hecho, y no solamente es un trabajo que se hace en Santo Domingo, sino que quiero aprovechar también el medio, darle gracias a las personas que hacen posible esto, a los patrocinadores que el Señor utiliza para mantener, que la fundación se mantenga activa haciendo el trabajo que hacemos.
And also she really is thankful and grateful to all of the sponsors who actually help, one, bring the program to fruition, but also who help support the program. Without the sponsors, we couldn't do anything. Sponsors are crucial to everything we do at the Journey Center, because without sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have a Journey Center. So we thank you so much to all the sponsors, and shout outs to all the sponsors that we have. We have so many who sponsor girls, and we have some also who just sponsor the program, because there's so much more to be done at the center than just sponsor the girls. We have a full staff there. We also have to pay the bills, the food, pay for the house, pay for all the bills of the house. So we really, really, really appreciate the sponsors. Sí. No, estamos muy agradecidos de todos los patrocinadores. Sin ellos no pudiéramos hacer nada.
Así es, eso.
And then also one of the things she was saying is how satisfying the work is. And Olivia, yo sé que igual que a usted y a mí también, como uno se siente tan satisfecho cuando uno ve el cambio que le hace en la vida de una niña.
Yes, I think that this is the really page that you receive. It is better than money,
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, it's a better pay than money, ¿verdad? Yes, just the feeling, that heart feeling that you feel when you realize that you changed a girl's life. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. And Miss Oliva, if you can just tell us some of the other work that you do besides the Journey Center and being a pastor's wife. Oliva does everything. She does marriage counseling. She counsels families. She works with elderly. She goes to some of the poor slums and she does work there. Díganme un poco de la clase de trabajo que usted hace, no solo en la iglesia, en la fundación, pero yo sé que usted también hace trabajos en diferentes locales.
The different works that I love the mission. I love the mission. Some of the that we do since the foundation is, I like with the girl, or my girls, or my daughter. We ask the people help of some food, clothes, and we like go to the place that don't have food, don't have clothes, cook for the people. We like visiting the hospital too. Now with the COVID, we can't do it, but this is the kind of job that we do. We too, when the girl receive, for example, something for the school, some notebooks, some clothes, each girl say, one for somebody that don't have this. We do this kind of job.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you take the girls and you make them also do community work. Yes. That's very good, because that way they can learn that as they received and they were given opportunity to help others. Eso es muy bueno, que como ellas siempre están recibiendo, ellas necesitan saber cómo dar también.
Y vamos a
Oh,
la iglesia, a Norma del Centro, todos los domingos como fundación las chicas van a la iglesia.
okay. And then the girls, she takes all the girls to church on Sunday. All the girls from the Journey Center, and they love it because I've been there.
Yes,
And they get up, they get dressed, they do their hair, they put their clothes on, and
they love.
and they're ready to go to church. They love it. They love it.
Yes.
And another thing, I noticed that they also do Bible study. También yo me di cuenta que ella también hacen estudios bíblicos.
Sí, 2 días a la semana, 2 days a week, they have a Bible class.
Okay, they do Bible class. Nice, nice. Okay. Now the Bible class, do you do it, or people from your church, or how does it
No,
do it?
people in my chair do it. One girl in my chair, she do it 2 days a week.
Oh, 2 days a week. Wonderful. That's wonderful. And also, since you've been at the center, have you seen any of the young girls receive Jesus?
Of course, yes, yes. They receive Jesus. They love Jesus. Normally, all Sunday, we have one mission there. We don't need food until midday. It is like we are in fact say, Jesus, thank you for all that we receive from you. Todos los domingos hacemos el ayuno hasta las 12. And son sí, eso es reglamentario. Sean o no cristianas, es una forma de enseñarles el agradecimiento a Dios por lo que recibimos. Eso que recibimos.
So she's saying that the girls actually fast every Sunday till 12 o'clock, hasta las 12, ¿verdad?
Sí.
They have a fast until 12, and because during that time they want to honor God and really let him know how much they appreciate everything that he does for them. Very good, muy bien, muy bien. Eso es importante también. Que ella, y yo he estado ahí cuando ellas estaban haciendo ayuno. Yo no sabía, a los principios yo no entendía porque no había nadie, el domingo no se estaba moviendo, no había mucho movimiento. Yeah. Y después me di cuenta, yo dije, okay, ¿qué está pasando? Entonces me di cuenta era que estaban haciendo ayuna. I was there for on a Sunday, and I noticed like nobody was moving around on Sunday morning. There was much commotion. And then I found out that they were actually fasting on Sunday. They fast till 12, then they get up, they do sometimes they go into the educational building and they do some Bible study by themselves. And then later on in the afternoon, they go to church. And I know they love doing that. Yo recuerdo cuando yo estaba allá, que ella, el domingo, cuando ellas despiertan, después ellas se van y hacen unos estudios, ella misma, estudios bíblicos, entre ellas, antes de que sea tiempo de regresar, de irse para el culto, yo creo que como a las 2 salen para el culto, ¿verdad?
Sí. Yes. For me, it's so more important that they believe that Jesus can do all. If some of they are sick, they say, we need to pray because Olivia said that Jesus can do all. If they have some problem in her mind, they say, we need to pray because here the people teach that Jesus can do all. When the girl finished the process in the house, when they go to her own house, sometimes her family call me, she can go to share because she said that or Sunday they wish the share.
That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. And that's something that if you put in, you put in them now, when they leave, then they're still with them. And then when they go back home, they want to go to church, or when they go to wherever they move on in life, they'll remember that Jesus is a part of, was a big part of their lives as they were learning there in the Journey Center. Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, something important, Vivian, is that cuando las chicas se van, siempre se llevan mi número y las familias me llaman. Wow, qué diferente vino mi hija. Está transformada, crea nuevos hábitos y aún en sus casas siguen ayunando los domingos, porque en la fundación se le enseñó que se le daba gracias al Señor por el pan recibido de toda la semana, y eso es satisfactorio.
Ay, qué bueno, qué bueno. She was sharing that even when the girls actually leave the program and some of them go back to their homes, they take her phone number and the parents call her and say, thank you. Oh my gosh, I see such a change in my child. And they still fast on Sundays, while they're there. So because they realize that you taught them that they need to be appreciated for everything that God has done for them. That is very wonderful, Miss Oliva.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. It's been nice. Miss Olivia, is there anything else that you want to share? Otra cualquier cosa, un consejo que le quiere dejar a las personas antes de terminar, por favor.
Yes, of course. I want to tell you, everybody, for this esta vía, all that Jesus wants that you do, only do it. That Jesus going to do the rest.
Yes. Jesus will do the rest. You do what Jesus told you to do, and he will help you do the rest. Thank you. Miss Olivia, I am so happy to have you here with Conversations for Lady Pruitte. I'm also very happy that you're in my home, that you finally came to visit me. Yes, she is here for a little while.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vivian. I love you being here with you in home, your beautiful house. I love it. And thank you for this space. Bless you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. And please, thank you for watching us. And stay tuned next month when we have another conversation with another meaningful person in my life in Conversations with Lady Pruitte. Bye-bye.